It's official, my friend. FC Barcelona has confirmed its first signings for the new season, a new defender and a new attacker who will strengthen the squad. They are midfielder Joan Garcia and forward Nico Williams. In the case of Nico, Deco managed to reach an agreement with both the player and the Athletic Club de Bilbao board. Both Joan Garcia and Nico Williams will sign a 6-year contract, until 2031. Barcelona will have finalized all contracts with Nico for the duration of the contract, and the amount will be paid over the seasons. In addition, the Blaugrana club has also reached a definitive agreement with Athletic Club. Barcelona expects to sign Nico before the start of pre-season to avoid an awkward situation for the player during his farewell after beginning his training with Athletic. However, the club still needs to resolve the bureaucratic procedures imposed by La Liga, which, as usual, hinder the process of signing new players. Barcelona is aware that it needs to free up space in its salary cap to avoid problems with the signings of Joan Garcia and Nico Williams. To this end, a list of 8 players who are likely to leave the club in this wave of signings was leaked, with the aim of easing the salary burden. The names are goalkeepers Marc-André ter Stegen and Inaki Pina, defenders Andreas Christensen and Ronald Araujo, left winger Gerard Martin, midfielder Pablo Torre, and forwards Ansu Fati and Pau Victor. Not all of these players will necessarily be sold, but all are on the list for a possible exit. In my opinion, if it is necessary to sell players to sign Joan Garcia and Nico Williams, there are some names that it would be preferable to retain. Ronald Araujo is a fundamental pillar of the defense. His leadership, solidity, and youth make him a key player for the team's future. Losing him would be a severe blow to the defensive structure. Despite his injuries, Ansu Fati has enormous potential and could regain his best form under the right management. On the other hand, players like Inaki Pina, Pablo Torre, and Pau Victor, although talented, have failed to establish themselves as undisputed starters, so their departures could be less damaging. In ter Stegen's case, his experience and quality make him difficult to replace, but if Joan Garcia arrives as a long-term bet, it could be considered a transition. Christensen and Gerard Martin are good players, but they're not essential if the goal is to prioritize the arrival of Nico Williams, who can bring balance and quality to the attack. In short, I support the sale of some players on the roster, such as Pina, Torre, and Pau Victor, but I would oppose the departure of Araujo and Fati, who are important players with strategic value for Barcelona's present and future. What do you think? Leave me a comment.